guys, welcome back to the show. We are your regulators, and I'm Lauren.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Matt, and we've all switched around this week.
Yeah,
it's like
just to
hot
shake
seat.
it up.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Yeah.
So today we've got, well, we haven't got anything, sorry, but we're going to be talking about old mate Torsten Haggerstrand.
Haggerstrand 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Maybe.
Yeah, what do you mean you think?
We've researched this.
We have, yeah. We're going to be talking about our cinema experiences.
And how
in
it relates
his
to
terms.
Haggerstrand.
Yeah, in Haggerstrand's terms. So he never actually, like straight up, what's it
use
called?
these limitations
Yeah.
to cinema, except us media students were like, hey, we can use this to cinema.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
essentially that's what we've done.
Haggerstrand came up with a concept. He theorized a framework for the way in which time and distance, would it be effects
Can factor into your
society.
Yeah.
to your everyday life.
Yeah.
He came up with capability.
Coupling.
And authority.
So capability, this is interesting because I never really thought of it before we actually looked at it in terms of going to the cinema, but it is actually so impactful. Capability refers to the way in which people get to places. So Haggerstrand refers to it in society, how are they available to get to places and whatnot, how do they do it, and for cinema experience, it's literally how you make it to the cinema. Some people don't have licenses, some people live too far away, then they might have to catch transport. Sometimes public transport might just be easier to get to.
Or if you're a student, you have no money. Money is also a factor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people might take cab, Uber these days. Like, there's so many different things, and this is all capabilities of how to get the thorough cinema experience. The most memorable experience in recent time for me was going to see Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The 7th episode ever. I've never seen a movie have that much hype or nostalgia about it in my life, and I don't know if we ever will. So I've never seen this many midnight screenings. For any movie. Literally there was about 8 sessions on. Every cinema was airing Star Wars: The Force Awakens at midnight on Wednesday. All our friends, all the group really wanted to go see it, but due to the factors of some couldn't drive, some had work in the morning, that we just couldn't go at midnight. It physically wasn't possible for us to go at midnight. So
Have you been to a midnight screening before?
no, I don't think so.
So that sucks. So you didn't get to go because you couldn't get there.
No, capabilities.
Well,
Rogue One, episode 8. You have time.
Rogue One, yeah, this December I'll go.
Yeah.
We can all go.
We can all go. We'll vlog it as a regular.
Stay tuned, audience.
Stay tuned.
So coupling, which is the idea of, can you get there at the right time? So when I went to see The Hateful Eight, which was the latest Quentin Tarantino movie.
Good film.
Yeah, so they had a roadshow version, which I'm very big on the traditional cinema experience, and they were offering at George Street Event Cinemas the opportunity to see it in the actual film that it was shot on, or a similar film to what it was shot on. They treated it like the traditional movie experience. You had the intermission, the overture. They gave you little pamphlets and hyped you up for the movie with the music from the soundtrack. But anyways,
that was cinema these days.
Yes,
too.
exactly.
You get a full-on experience.
Come on, directors, do more of that. Because it was so far away, and because it was such an exclusive kind of thing to go to, they only had it in limited locations in Australia. But I had to take the train into Sydney, and it turned into a full day event, which is what I think cinema should be. But I had to make sure that I got in there on the train, all of my transport connected up so that I could be there for this event. And
if something happened with the train.
Exactly.
There's all these sort of time. You have to match up your time with everyone else. And I believe, didn't you go with a couple other people as well? So you had to match up their time.
Exactly.
With
Yeah.
yours.
So that was an experience in itself. Trying to match up with everyone there. It definitely factors in. I think Haggerstrand's theory here was more relevant than I've ever experienced before on this particular day, because it was so unique and so structured. Just like an average trip to the cinema is, you really have to match up that time, because the cinema waits for nobody.
It doesn't. I just
The show
really,
must go on.
Yeah, I just really wish you invited me, because that would have been fun.
Just so the audience knows, I totally did.
We did
invite them.
We did get invited, we just didn't go.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
I never really actually thought about Haggerstrand so much in my life until I actually learned about him, because I didn't know that there was actually a theory behind this sort of stuff. I'm going to talk to you guys about authority constraints. So my experience with authority constraints, which is being able to do something or not be able to do something based on a third party's ruling and restrictions kind of deal. Going to the cinemas for me, I love it. especially on a weekday because I've got my student card and you get those $8 free movies, and not free, $8 movies.
There's nothing free as a student.
No, and when you go into the cinema, y'all would know that y'all would know that cinemas ain't cheap. So $8 for a movie ticket is pretty good. Gosh darn good.
Great.
Yeah.
So
That's brilliant.
I was keen. I was like, yeah, I'm going to the cinema tonight, you know.
Was it during the day when you're saying
Yeah.
right in your head?
Yeah,
It was during
it was. It was during the day at uni. I was like, oh, I might just go on via the cinema on my way home. And I was like, $8 movie, woo. So I went up to the counter, so keen to spend that $8 to go see the movie that I wanted to go see. Forget what it was, but it was a good one. I don't know. I handed her my student card and she goes, she was lovely. She was just doing a job. She goes, I'm sorry I can't give you your $8 ticket tonight. And I'm like, why? Like,
what is this?
Usually I hand you the card and I just get an $8 ticket. She's like, no, tonight it's gonna be $13.50. $13.50.
For a student, that's
a
like
bit of a
buying a
bump up.
house.
You have to keep like re-registering, I guess.
Okay.
To get this student $8 card. And I mustn't have done it, and I didn't get that $8 ticket that day, and I was quite upset. I still bought the ticket though, because I really wanted to see the film.
What I want to know though, this is a question I posed in my blog post as well. Do you reckon these constraints, they're called limitations, do you think they're actually limitations in terms of cinema? I feel like all these constraints add to the overall cinema experience. If you didn't have to, one, travel to the cinema, if you didn't have to worry about the capabilities of getting there, you didn't have to worry about matching up your time pass with other people, and you didn't have to worry about authority, is it really a cinema experience?
That's interesting.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
you got real philosophical on that, Ish.
That's quite true.
Yeah.
Let's pose that to the audience.
Yeah.
actually.
Drop some comments. Yeah.
Do you believe that? Write a comment below. And also, how does Hagerstrand come into your general cinema experience?
How do these
Let us know.
constraints apply to you guys? Thanks for stopping by. We are the Regulators.
We are.
And we'll see y'all next week.